Okay, and if I start doing this, tell me, because last time I was like talking like this, like my whole face was covered, half of the thing. Scoot.
Yes.
We'll get close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. All right. How do we start this?
I don't know.
Hey guys. So this is our new 3 unapologetic.
Yes, it is.
3 unapologetic women.
Yeah.
So should we go over what unapologetic means?
Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay. So to me, it means not asking people to be yourself and to do what you want to do. Because if you ask them, obviously they're going to say, you're crazy, you can't do that, or give their own advice. What do you think?
I think as women we say sorry a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We just apologize for everything all the time.
Yeah.
We gotta stop. I have a good friend that's a therapist, and she said, I used to do that a lot. I just say sorry.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah,
everything,
like that's
for
like
anything.
a regular
Like
speech.
it's our go-to word. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, my name's Ronnie.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm here.
Sorry. She actually told me, she's like, quit being a sorry ass. And I was like, oh. Like I didn't realize how much I said it until she pointed it out. So I removed it, and I tried to remove it from my everyday speech.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you get a sorry from me, it's an apology, and I mean it, and it's authentic.
Yeah.
But I'm only gonna say it once.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's
Don't
not
have to say it
part of your regular speech anymore.
Correct.
And the other thing about sorry is my husband and I were discussing this when I said sorry to someone for something that had happened in their life, and immediately they responded with oh, it's not your fault. And I was like, well, it's not my fault, and I'm not taking responsibility for
Correct.
sorry, but it is that other part of our language. We don't really have a word for sorry, and so
My apologies.
Like
Yeah,
sorrow,
so
like that sorrow.
yeah,
sorry.
I feel sorrow for you, or I feel compassion for you, or sympathy. But we don't say it that way because it sounds very formal. Oh, I feel compassion for you.
My
Like
condolences.
yeah, like nobody, and that doesn't sound sincere. So we say sorry, but that's usually met with oh, it's not your fault, and then
The awkwardness, you're like.
and then the awkwardness,
I
and then the
know.
person that you're trying to offer sympathy to, they feel responsible to brush it off.
But you did say last time, we were talking about this before, you said sorry can mean condolences.
Yeah,
right?
It does. Sorry can mean I apologize, and it can also mean my condolences, and it gets mixed up.
And it sounds formal and there's not as much sympathy with it.
Yeah.
But I do like that because, sometimes when you're talking to kids, and we all have kids, you say, I'm sorry, honey, that you feel bad or something.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. My condolences.
Yeah, my condolences. Pat your 4-year-old. My condolences. Your toy broke.
Yeah, exactly. My condolences.
Yeah.
Much better.
My problem, because I work in the service industry as a server, I always say I apologize. Oh, is that not right? Oh, I apologize for that. And that has become the second nature to me.
It's to say I apologize.
No, yes, I apologize. That, oh, I didn't get your drink. Oh, I apologize. So to move that, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
but you are sorry in that case, right? Like if
Right.
you forgot something, it's
my
If
fault.
it's not your fault, but you're
I
still the
still do
server.
Mm-hmm.
You're the person
extension
who.
of
Whoever else.
whoever
Yeah,
else.
the cook or-
The cook, yeah, the cook messed up your order. You're offering their apology basically.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So in that case, that would be.
Yeah, I think that's all right. But it's the oh, I'm sorry. Like you're saying, like sorry you bumped into me.
Mm-hmm.
Like people, come and they trip or something like that, and they fall into you, and you're like, oh, sorry, and they're the ones who
Should have said.
yeah. But and I think it's more prominent with women than men.
Way more prominent with women.
And we're talking in a way that like we are apologizing for existing sometimes.
Yeah.
And we don't need to do that. And we don't need people's permission to be ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So you can write yourself a permission slip now, I give you permission to be yourself from now on.
Yeah.
There's your permission
you don't
slip.
need to be sorry
You
for
don't
who
have
you
to
are.
be sorry.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, let us know what you think of apologies.
Yeah.
Or
And
do
how
you want
often
apologetic?
do you notice how often you apologize to people?
And I would just say, start thinking about it. Listen to your wording.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, like me, once you notice it, it's going to start changing the way you think and how you act around other people.
There's a time to apologize and there's a time not to. So just find out what those times are.
Yeah.